I'm a firm believer of if you put your mind to it, you can accomplish amazing things as a human. Humans can push their body and mind past beyond their limits and more, but it all does start with the mind. Thought it would be cool to talk about what if we compared like a comic book character in all his glory to like a real life human? Would it be possible? How much stronger or faster is the best humans on the planet in real life? Like a guy that's supposedly called peak human, peak of human perfection, but I would argue he's superhuman based on the stuff he can do. But yeah, that's another discussion. Captain America, how strong he's compared to the best athletes. The current bench press world record without the aid of a bench shirt is about 770 pounds based on my Google search. Bench press world record with a bench shirt is about 1,100 pounds. And there's a drastic difference for a reason, guys, because the bench shirt is a stiff supportive shirt used to improve performance in the bench press, most often used in powerlifter competitions. Actually, his record is 782 pounds, surpassing his previous record of 770. You know, why am I bringing up these impressively strong human beings? Well, it's simply because Captain America can literally rep for reps 1,100 pounds, which is a little less than the actual world record in real life. The difference is between Captain America is doing it for reps rather than doing it only for one time, because everybody knows that weightlift, or if you lift in real life, you know doing more than one rep means that's not your max. So Captain America's repping 1,100 pounds, which is about 400 or 300 plus pounds more than the world record holder for the bench press without the aid of a bench shirt. You know, Captain America's doing it without no aid of a bench shirt when he's bench pressing it. Don't get me wrong, he's still showing off the rep just as much as the world's strongest man when it comes with the aid of a bench shirt, aka the guy on the right of this vid I'm showing you. Because I'm pretty sure the guy on the right can't rep it for 10 reps like Captain America can, or for 2 or 3 or 4 reps. You know what I'm saying? That's the absolute max as of right now. But humans, we keep on evolving, so who knows what the record is going to hold later on. But let's go into a dream world right quick. In that Captain America photo, they didn't actually show how many reps he could do. Let's assume he did like a standard one set of 10 reps. Like, you know, we all go to weightlifting, we do one set of 10 reps, right? So assuming if he did one set of 10 reps with 1,100 pounds, let's use a bench press calculator to see what Captain America's max could be if we use that as a base, right? Not saying Captain America doesn't have better feats than that though. You know, I'm using the bench press calculator on this particular website, as you can see. I'm just gonna say 10. Just doing a set of 10 with 1,100 pounds, his one rep max should be 1,463 pounds based on this calculator. Let's compare Captain America to their numbers so far. We know their absolute maxes, or else they would have did more to set the record even more. Who knows how the years is going to go out. I made this video in 2021. Captain America, we know for a fact he can at least do 1,100 pounds without the aid of a bench shirt. So it's like Captain America is doing without no aid that a real life human is doing with aid, which is still impressive for the real life human. But you know, that just lets you know what Super Soldier Serum is capable of. And then we know Captain America wasn't working out with a 1 rep max, but this still doesn't scratch the surface limits of Captain America. He can literally pick up a 450 pound sumo wrestler overhead and throw him, just dressed up as crossbones, of course. If you guys know anything about weightlifting, there's a difference between lifting up a human versus lifting up an actual bar that has a vice grip to it. So this is actually tougher than lifting up 450 pounds on the bench press, because it's hard to get a grip on an actual human body that weighs as much. You know what I mean? It doesn't stop there, because Captain America has pulled down helicopters before, similar to his feat in the actual movie of Captain America Civil War. There's actually been YouTubers that calculate this, by the way, which the helicopter feat in itself is around 3,000 pounds to be able to like keep this helicopter from taking off. Not to mention on top of other movie feats of him lifting heavy stuff like this, in which this YouTuber estimated it to be about 34 tons though. Good Lord. Based on the YouTuber Comic vs. the World, by the way, check out his channel. I mean, he even held a part of a fallen building thanks to his energy shield converting some of the energy, but that's ridiculous still. So yeah, I would say strength-wise, he could run circles, and I would say he's probably over 10 times stronger than the strongest man in real life, obviously, because of super soldiers, right? He's this strong lifting-wise, but we all know all that lifting stuff don't matter in a fight, really. That's just a benchmark on how strong somebody is. His striking feats are leagues even better than this. Now, if I'm keeping it real with y'all, it was kind of hard to find an exact how many pounds can a person hit. The strongest punch-wise, it was like 122,000 units, whatever that. I was trying to convert it, and the numbers wasn't adding up, and it was just weird. To make it easier, it shows that lifting and striking is a lot different. When fighters that can't lift nowhere near as much as these guys can punch with similar levels of force. This fighter, for example, punched with 600 pounds of force. In Fight Science, they was testing punches and stuff. Other fighters, 816 pounds of force. Taekwondo punches can be up to 900 pounds of force, even though they can't lift nowhere near that amount when it comes to bench pressing, obviously. Even 900 pounds of force from some fighters. Of course, those wasn't the most powerful hits known to man. I just couldn't really find an accurate measurement when I Googled the other stuff, you know? So, you know. But it doesn't matter, because I'm pretty sure none of those people can do stuff like Captain America, like throwing his shield hard enough, his blunt shield enough to go through a freaking tank. Now, when it comes to fighting some of the best fightings in the world, is it possible to even dodge a bullet as a real life human? Not actually really, but this is something that Captain America can do with ease, or even stretch it even beyond when it comes to fighting speed, because he literally explained that he can dodge bullets because he can supposedly see faster, aka his brain can process images faster than an ordinary human. He's even blocked bullets after they were fired, even fast enough to dodge lightning. Like, you see the gun this close to him and dodges because of speed. He's even fast enough to keep up with people like Daredevil, who can react in a microsecond, which is 1/1,000,000th of a second. So he's hundreds and thousands or hundreds of thousands of times faster than normal humans could even possibly react when it comes to just raw fighting speed. You can put Captain America versus all the best fighters against him at the same time, and he would still mop the floor with them, and they would almost be looking like slow motion. Like, you remember that scene in Spider-Man where he literally was slow motion? This is how these fighters would look compared to Captain America in raw fighting speed, on top of his ridiculous strength. Heck, you can even throw a gorilla in there against him and it still wouldn't help. He would still win against the gorilla, even with all these people helping fighting him. Like, yeah, he would mop them that bad. So when it comes to the fastest people in the world, Usain Bolt's fastest speed in miles per hour is 27 miles per hour, while Captain America's is 50 to 60 miles per hour. He says he can run a mile in over a minute. Brett is almost double the speed of Usain Bolt and stronger than the strongest man in the world, and can punch harder than the strongest punchers in the world, and can react millions of times or thousands or hundreds of thousands of times faster than the fastest reflexes known to man. That's just insane. This reminds me of that scene in Civil War where they was running on the highway that fast. There's no way you could possibly train your way up to Captain America level just from peak of human perfection. There's no way you can be the strongest man in the world, only weigh 200 pounds, have a low body fat, can run faster than Usain Bolt, can strike harder than the strongest strikers, and can lift more than the strongest weightlifters on the planet. Like, that's just too much of a ridiculous combination all in one. But somehow characters like Batman, who have no superpowers, can do feats similar to Captain America as well. Weird, but hey, that's comments for you. But put your comments down below. Let me know what you all think.